Riley's World. It's been a minute. What you guys doing? How you guys doing? Yeah, man, it's been a minute, man. We're here for this big one. It's a very, very huge occasion. Big up everybody, Red Skull in the building early. Toxic here, as usual. You all know the damn thing go. Right here doing it. Nevertheless. How y'all feeling about this one? You know what I mean? What y'all interest is? Y'all know me. I'm just here for the Arsenal battle. You get me what I'm saying? Yeah. There's two Arsenal top players in each on each team. So I don't care. You know what I mean? I'm being honest. I don't care. I don't care. Victor Yarker stole a ball quick and fast and let go. Um, who that? Number 11. It's fast though. That number 11 is fast. I guess I'm have to bring you up close and personal. This game gonna be hot, you know. This game gonna be hot. I don't take this game as simple as the other game. I don't think this game going down to penalty. Oh, and there goes Barcola. Barcola start. Barcola is oh, this game is a game of speed. Barcola is fast. I mean, like I hear they say it's fast, but I'm talking about lightning faster than Martinelli fast right here. You know what I mean? Big up everybody in the chat. Big up everybody in the chat. Dennis Bergkamp in the building. Victor Yakeres hat-trick. That's it. I'm going to be honest with you guys. I don't even know which way I'm gonna. I don't even know which side, which direction. My my prediction would go. You know what I mean? France is a stars of the team. We all know. You know what I mean? I don't want to see Saliba lose, and I also don't want to see Victor Yakeres lose. You understand what I'm saying? So I don't know. I don't know. Let me see. Let me see. Yaker is playing very well. You know what I mean? Yaker is playing very well. I haven't done a podcast in a little bit, you know, and I am due for a podcast. Um, I'm due for a podcast, to be honest with you, because as soon as I can get some charger around here somewhere, yeah, I'm due for a podcast because there's so much to talk about, so much to talk about. But thank you guys for tuning in early. Thank you guys for being here. You know what I mean? Make sure y'all liking up the channel and all of that. You know what I mean? All them goodies, all them good stuff, like the channel. You know what I mean? If you're new, subscribe. You know, the whole works. The whole works, everything. Yeah. I like how games being played now. You know what I mean? These referees are allowing plays. It's not a situation where things are just as soon as you drop, you're gonna get a fall. No, it don't work like that anymore. It's not like that anymore. Um, Michael, Toxic, Dennis, everybody, big up on yourself, big up. Guy said Michael, Victor Yacarez, Dictator, Mbappe. Well, it's a battle of the elites right now. You know what I mean? Top striker. Victor Yacarez is in demand, people. You know what I mean? Victor Yacarez is in demand. Oaths of top club want the general signature. Oaths of top club. So let us see. Let us see. Um, he has grown a lot. Even this World Cup, I'm telling you, he has grown in this World Cup so much. It's just lovely to see. You know what I mean? It's very, very lovely to see, and it's good to know that um other clubs are acknowledging what Victor is doing. It's good to see. So we're gonna talk about that on one of our I think I'm gonna do a podcast later on, you know. I think I might well do that podcast later on. Because we need to talk about the game yesterday as well on the podcast later on. I need to talk about the German game yesterday. You know what I mean? The Kai Havertz miss, you know what I mean? The goal that was disallowed. There's a lot for us to talk about. This World Cup is getting hot. You know what I mean? Like outside. I mean, like outside is about 100 degrees. No joke. Outside is about 100 degrees. I'm like, yo, you go outside for 2 seconds, you come back in, you're so tired, you want to go sleep. You want to go sleep. 2 seconds outside, and then it's night. No joke, no joke. Outside is hot. I don't know if it's ever been so hot, to be honest. But the game it started off fast. You know, the game started out fast, very, very fast. And these two teams are looking to attack. Um, France always looking to attack. We all know that. France always looking to attack. France is just an attacking team, and that is that. Plus, Mbappe is trying to do the golden goal, the golden boot situation. So I mean, it's always that they're gonna always be on the attack. They have one of the best defenders, if not the best defenders. Well, I think it's probably the second best defender in the world. I ain't gonna lie. Right there, my thing split. You know what I mean? Saliba. Go, Victor. Victor is on his horse. Victor Yakers have a speed too. And they say slow. I mean, like he helped muscle Saliba just now. Victor Yakers is determined. People, I ain't gonna lie. Let me know if y'all agree with me or not. I honestly think that Victor Yakers is gonna cook this season. I think this season is when it actually arrives. No joke. I think this is the season that Victor Yakers actually arrives, people. I mean, I'm looking at him in this World Cup, and I know Arteta's supposed to be watching and see how they play him in the Swedish team and stuff like that. And I know, oh, come on. Yeah, I know they should be looking at what's going on with Victor and knowing that, hey, guess what? This season, Victor is going to be massive. Massive, massive, massive. So let me know what y'all think on Victor playing in the World Cup so far. You know what I mean? Alenga. Alenga is that left number 11. I just see his face. Fast. It's quick. It's quick. They have a determination like they're trying to win something. I ain't gonna lie. Lindsay in the building. Let me see. I didn't even realize that you guys were typing so much. Michael said Gabriel versus Haaland incoming. Yes, we want it. We got it. We love it. I kind of like this one too, I kind of like this one too. I'm not even gonna lie. I kind of like this one too. I was looking forward to this one as well. I was really looking forward to this one. Victor Yakers versus Saliba. You know what I mean? But the Gabriel versus Haaland, I smiled when I realized. I'm like, okay. I mean, like, this is it. Y'all know there's gonna be some fire in that. You know what I mean? Gabriel versus Haaland always produce something. You know what I mean? Always produce something. So yeah, that's fine. Tottenham assigned Fernandez, people. Tottenham assigned Fernandez. Tottenham break the bank to sign Fernandez. So all them other people what them a talk about now go be a part of the situation no more. 85 million them pay for Fernandez. Now I mean them not look on Tonali no more, especially with the wage demand where Tonali have 280 million. Sorry, 280,000 pound a week with a 10% something for his agent or something like that. That's mad. You know what I mean? That's mad. Where him come from with them demand? It's crazy, man. Crazy, crazy, crazy. Hold on, guys. Someone is knocking at my door. I'm so sorry about that, people. So sorry about it. Every single day somebody comes here trying to sell me something. Every day my doorbell rings, somebody trying to sell me something. You know what I mean? I don't know what's going on. I guess it's a hustle. And I mean, everybody hustling. Start trying to sell me something. These people trying, this time somebody trying to sell me a change of garbage. Want me to change my garbage pickup to them. You know what I mean? I'm like, hey, it's all possible if you give me a way cheaper rate. And I mean, that's a fact. Give me a way cheaper rate and we can talk. But otherwise, from that, now. But anyway, back to football. But what did I miss? No goals, no that. Okay, cool. Cool. Let me get back into the chat. Germany has elite players, yet they're what? Excuse for taking a PK. First PK in professional career is wild for Germany. I don't even think that was supposed to be that I don't even think that was supposed to reach a penalty shootout. So you know what I mean, as I said, we need to talk about that in the live later on. We're gonna do a live later on for sure. I may be tired of that, but I'm gonna do a live later on somehow. There are so many countries left. I would be happy if they win the World Cup. Who is they? Who is they, Lindsay? Who we talking? Victor Yakers will cook in the upcoming season because the pressure is off to win the league. I think he's gonna cook. Trust me, even if the pressure was on. You know what I mean? I just have that feeling on Victor. You know what I mean? I thought the Halver start over Yakers was extremely disrespectful, especially when it was known Alvarez already turned us down. Yakers is my striker through and through. I agree. I understand what you're saying. You know what I mean? A swap deal for a player that fought tooth and nail to be here. To swap him for a player that don't want to be here because that is the harsh reality of the situation. He don't want to be at Arsenal. He want to be at Barcelona. If we get him at Arsenal without any sacrifice, then that's fine. But as far as swapping him is concerned for a player that gave up even a part of his salary, a player who pay pretty much his own way, pay a part of his own way to be here. Nah, no. I don't see that. I don't buy that. Dennis, there's always some pressure. Yeah, pressure is always going to be there. Regardless, I think he's going for because the pressure is even more significant now. The pressure to win, to retain, because Arsenal have won it before. It's not like we have won it before. We have won it before. What we have never done is won it back to back. You understand what I'm saying? So that's where we have pressure now to win it back to back to do something that we have never done before. There was no pressure to win it because it wasn't our first time. It was pressure to win it because we haven't done it in a while. But the pressure, the significant pressure is now. You know what I mean? Back to back that we have never actually done before. Victor Yakerez is really a fighter. I'm not gonna lie. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. That's my strike. I mean, I didn't even rate this player now. You know what I mean? This player is giving Saliba a run for his money, man. Look at Saliba to hold him back. Saliba to pull him down. Saliba don't hurt the striker, man. Remember, y'all gonna play together in a couple months. All right? So watch it. And Saliba is really playing. Saliba is playing. Trust me, he is playing. For sure. Paraguay is a great team. No wins are free. Marty Fernandez has the potential to make history and get relegated 3 times in a row to a different team. Boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. That's Dennis Bergkamp throwing a dig at Tottenham. Yeah, that's funny though. But I don't think Tottenham gonna be in that position this season, to be honest with you. No. There's a free kick here for Sweden. Let's see what is going on with it. It's at the back post. What a who was that? That ball oh, that's a beautiful tackle. That's a beautiful tackle. That's a I mean like Sweden want it. See that. I'm not even gonna lie. Sweden want it. You know what I mean? They're playing like they want it, to be honest with you. Isak ain't in the game as yet though. Isak is not in the game as yet. So let's see. Let's see. Yaker has been in the game, you know what I mean? He's a vocal point of everything. He's a vocal point of the attack and the defense. This damn boy Barcola is a problem, you know. Barcola is a problem. People, y'all pay attention to Barcola. Barcola is a problem. Buckle is a problem. I need to talk. There's so much that we need to talk about. I need to write these things down so we can get to it later on. You know what I mean? Because Rogers is now valued at 130 million. No freaking way. 130 million. I mean, like Manchester United, Manchester City wrong for that. Manchester City wrong for doing what they do with Elliot Deal. They're wrong because they set the market. They wanted a baller. Isn't that offside? Come on, got to be offside. Got to be offside. Got to be offside. Got to be offside. Come on, man. Mbappe, you should know better than that. Come on. Got to be offside. Oh, I think that's going to be checked. I think his arm is probably offside. I think they're going to check it properly, though. Let me see if the check is going on, people. Let me see if the check is going on. Oh, I think it's done. Check is complete. It's offside. Yeah. So, Dennis said Tottenham might finish above Arsenal next season, according to my calculation. Dennis, your calculation is always wrong, man. You okay? Your calculation is never ever right. I think you're a secret undercover Tottenham fan, you know, Dennis. You know, or a Chelsea fan. I think one of them. But I don't think you're actually a fan of Arsenal, to be honest with you, Dennis. I honestly don't think he's a fan of Arsenal, Dennis. No lie. No lie. Even Coventry has pressure. Everton has pressure. Everybody does. Everybody does have pressure, man. Come on. Coventry has pressure to stay up. You know what I mean? Everton have pressure to win a trophy finally. Everton need to win a trophy finally. You know what I mean? Everton pressure is great. Man, that's probably greater than everybody else won. They're just in the league, never get relegated, and just there, just keeping up space. Yeah. There's social media pressure and genuine football pressure in the toughest league in the world. I have pressure. You know what I mean? I have pressure. I need to grow this channel huge, big. You know what I mean? So I need to go in my brain, think about stuff, all sort of stuff. So, you know what I mean? There's always pressure. Always pressures. Toxic says Spurs pressure to not get relegated. I honestly don't think Spurs gonna be in that position again, man. To be honest, I don't see Spurs in that position again. They have recruited well, they have bought well, so I think they might be fine. Spurs might finish up. I read that already, based on their transfer. Uh, Gyökeres is so fantastic, yeah, man. Gyökeres is, yeah. No pressure, Riley. You're going to succeed. Appreciate that, Lindsay. Appreciate it. You know, some people um tend to forget that a word of encouragement can go so far sometime. You know what I mean? So far sometime. I really do appreciate it. Thank you for the encouragement. I think we're just about on our water break. You know what I mean? I mean advertising break, I should say. See, I know. I know. 23 minutes, 22, 23 minutes is where they have that advertising break every single game. So yeah, I am starting to understand this 4 quarter football game now. Yeah, but people, it's a pleasure being here, man. It's a pleasure being here. I know I've been watching the games, and I mean the WhatsApp group has been lighting up. And I mean you guys are there. So let's take it to the channel this time around. You know what I mean? Yeah. One good shot can blow up your channel shorts. Yeah, I know, I know. I'm trying to find that one good short. You know what I mean? I'm trying to find that one good short. For sure, for sure, for sure. Or that one good video. You know what I mean? Yeah. So that is it. Michelle said, come on, Sweden. Hi. Michelle, you know, there's no wrong or right choice in this game. You know what I mean? To be honest with them, because either team win, I'm okay. Either team win, I'm okay. To be honest with you. You know what I mean? Probably even more okay if Sweden win, to be honest with you. Probably even more okay. Saliba need to go rest his back. I'm not a fan of Mbappe. There's so much things, you know what I mean? So much things. But yeah. It will come when you least expected. You know, that's why I stopped trying hard. I used to try so hard, you know what I mean, and do so much. Now I just make some videos and just, you know what I mean, how I see fit. You know what I mean? Sometime if you notice, I'm at work when I do some videos and stuff like that. I used to wait until I come home and I have on my Arsenal shirt and make sure everything like no, you know? Yeah. Michelle has the best underdog radar. Oh really? She haven't won a bet yet. That's why I'm worried about siding with her right now. She has lost every single bet that she has done this World Cup almost. You know, what I mean, all her teams are dropped out, right, Michelle? If France get kicked, knocked out, that's good for England. England need to face tough team, man. Y'all can want to face. Y'all want to be champions of the world. Y'all need to beat the best. You know what I'm saying? Y'all need to beat the best. Don't hide from the best. You know what I mean? You can't be champions of the world. We duck France. Y'all need to beat the best, man. That's it. That's it. If Michelle root for a team, they'll probably lose. That's the perfect attitude, Riley. Yeah, I'm taking it as it go. You see, this is natural for me. What I'm doing now, this is my natural environment. You know what I mean? Me just sitting down, reading and talking to you guys. That's how it started. I mean, like Lindsay, you probably wasn't here when it just started and stuff like that. But you've been here now. You've been here right through and you haven't left. You know what I mean? But this is how we start this. We start this just like this. You know what I mean? Just talking me and the chat and all of that, and it grew into what it has become, you know, and stuff like that. So all I need to do is just stick to what I know, stick to what I do well, and we just go on from there, because I didn't build a community for me to sit here and people look at me talking. I build a community so I have persons that I can talk with, and that's why I'm here right now. Michelle said, "No, I bet Germany and Netherlands to get beat." Yeah, because you're always betting on the big teams to get beat. That's it. You always bet on the small teams to win. So that's the reason why your 1 in a million bet will land sometime. Victor Yakers does something well that, well, this was Victor Yakers this time. But Victor Yakers does something well that a lot of persons don't really does, is how he put his body between man and ball and draw a foul. You know, I mean, just like this number 18 just did just now. I guess it's something they teach in Sweden. The tech judge said, "Hello, I'm a new person. Big up yourself, tech judge. Big up yourself. Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the stream." Norway versus Brazil. Yeah, that's how you look at it. I don't see it like that. I see Gabriel versus Holland. That's how I see that one. Gabriel versus Holland. Gonna be fire. Fire. Right now, Saliba has his work cut out for him. He has two elite striker dealing with. Two elite striker in Victor Yacarez and Alexander Isak. Two elite striker. He has his work cut out for him. I think this is the hardest he gonna work in the entire tournament. To be honest with you. No joke. No joke. Michelle said, "Every time I hear Michelle here or in chat, I think y'all are winding me up." No, Michelle. No, no, no. Nobody trying to wind you up, man. You always just come with some prediction against all odds. So that's the reason why persons are always just listening to what you have to say or listening to your prediction. No, no, no. You always come with some prediction against all odds. Everybody here probably just saying, okay, France gonna win, and then you come and you drop a bombshell. Say, hey, I'm betting on Sweden. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, so that's just a thing. Also, UEFA Champions League loss still hurt. Why would you be hurt, man? You're a Chelsea fan or a Tottenham fan. One of them. Then it's your Chelsea fan or a Tottenham fan. But stop hiding. You know what I mean? Yeah, stop playing. You will succeed, Riley. I know. Fingers crossed. Go on. Go on. I have faith. I believe. I believe. Your engagement has gotten much better. uh, yeah, I'm making sure I try my best because, as I said, my community means a lot to me. My community is very important to me. So I have to make sure that my community is, you know what I mean, is satisfied with what's going on. calling me Michelle instead of Michael. Did I read something wrong then? Uh, oh, I thought that was Michelle. I'm sorry, Michael. I thought that I see the hem, and I thought I'm sorry, Michael. My bad, Michael. Michael was the one that typed every time I am here. I hear Michelle. Yeah, my bad. See, Riley's winding me up. uh, ooh, I said it. I can't believe this guy keep on getting to the France team. How old is this guy? Robert? I can't pronounce his name. That's a that's a hefty shot. That's a cracker from the left foot. Good save by the keeper. No, that wasn't me. That was Michael. Who said that about winding up? Yeah, I just realized that, Michelle. My bad. I should know that wasn't you because you don't care. You don't care for being winding up. I think you said what you said to get wind up. To be honest, I think Michelle said what she said to get wind up. So I should know that wasn't you. Uh, Man of culture in the building. So go on, get ready to witness an upset. Who's going to be upset? Who you betting on? I guess you believe Sweden will win, right? Lindsay said, "Come on, Sweden." I ain't gonna lie. I think my heart will probably mostly set on Sweden in this game if I'm gonna be honest with you. But Mbappe look like he's on fire today, though. You know what I mean. Mbappe look like he's on fire. He looks like he's up to playing football today. No joke, no joke. Sweden plays better than I thought they would, but France just has that quality up front here. France quality is undeniable, man. That's the problem. France quality is crazy. You know what I mean? Victoria Crest is going to be starved when France really started playing their kind of football. Um, yeah, man of culture said Sweden. Okay, what a save. I don't know. Or did he not score? That is probably what everybody is wondering. The keeper was beaten. The keeper was beaten, that's for sure. Didn't score because he's a dictator. So I'm almost sure now that everybody in the chat wants to see France lose. Because of Mbappe. I thank y'all for liking the stream. You know what I mean? Big up yourself for liking the stream, man. Keep on putting them likes up. As soon as y'all come in, send up some like in the stream, you know? Yeah. I'm happy Norway won today. I'm sure France will win, but I'd love Sweden to still be in this World Cup. I want Sweden to be in this World Cup just because I want Victoria Kers to keep on shining, you know what I mean, and keep on just gaining momentum. You know what I'm saying? As I said, it's two-team. Um, Victoria Kers is winning balls in the defense. We can't sell it. He's grown so much. You know what I mean? He has grown so much. Every time there's something special going on in the Sweden team, Victor Gyokeres is at the heart of it. Every time. You know what I'm saying? Every single time. So yeah. I mean, like as Lindsay said, France might still win, but at least, you know what I mean? Sweden is playing some football game. You know what I mean? Sweden was battered by the Dutch and they got knocked out. Isn't that something? They got knocked out. So sometimes you gotta watch and learn how to play teams, to be honest with you. You gotta watch and learn how to play teams. What? Whoa! I was a fripping shot by that damn boy, Oliseh. Where that kid come from, man? Look at the bicycle. Where did he even choose that from so far? And he caught that perfect. He caught that perfect. Wow. Come on, team. Y'all need a hands. Go! Isaac. You know, people say he ain't really that good. I'm starting to believe, you know. I'm starting to believe that you ain't all that good right now, for real, you know. I can't believe you did that shit in front of goal just now. I can't believe you did that in front of goal. I ain't gonna lie. Pissing me off. It's been so long. Will is in the building. Gyokeres is so fun to watch. Yeah, Gyokeres is really. I can't believe Isak did that just now, you know. France gonna make y'all pay for that shit. France gonna make y'all pay for that. Mm. Athleticism. He caught some of the balls, so I don't think you're gonna get no card for that. He caught some of the ball. I ain't gonna lie. Some of these players need to go into Hollywood, man. They're some super actors. I'm not gonna lie. That's a bicycle. That's a freaking bicycle shot. That's sweet. What is even more sweet is that Dembele miss. Dembele miss. That's the sweetest part of it all. Unless almost with the goal of the tournament. I ain't gonna lie. Something like that deserve a goal. To be honest with you. Something like that deserve a goal. True, 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 true. Isaac was good as his first group game. He's been invisible since. Yeah, in his first, not first game when Victor Gyokeres was finding men and they were playing well together. You know what I mean? It was good for real. But after that, it's just been wow. Yeah, it's just been kind of poor from him from then. But let's see if he can revive himself. Dembele is inconsistent as well. Dembele is inconsistent for real. But he keeps on getting chances, so Saliba look like he's up to a game for is up for a playing today. You know what I mean? Saliba looked like he wants to play some ball today, to be honest with you. I haven't seen him this involved in any of the game that he has played so far. He's mostly relaxed and calm. You know what I mean? But I guess it's the opposition. He has two elite strikers that he has to be contending, putting and dealing with. So everybody, come on. Y'all should know that he was gonna cut that on the inside. Y'all should have known that. Of course he gonna cut it on the inside. Where else would he cut it? Good thing he hit it straight to the keeper. Good thing he has to take 15 shots before he score one. I like this. I like this game. This game, no, nobody's holding back any punches. You know what I mean? I like this game. Now they get to float one in the box. I mean, like Sweden have two elite striker, bro. They have two elite striker. They should, they should score. I like Saliba, but I don't want them to play good for France. I want them to play good, but I still want them to to lose. But I want Saliba to have the best game in his life today. But I just want Olise and Dembele and Mbappe to keep on missing. Yes. Okay. Somebody move towards. Whenever I see Michael Olise get the ball, trust me, I know there's issues. The problem. Hurry. Michael Olise could have played for England, right? And he chose to play for France. So this kid must back his talent. That's a corner. No, no, it's not. I ain't gonna lie. They have this keeper like elastic man. He's stretching all over the place. All over the place. Toxic said, no, let Saliba play good. Just let the goal happen because of another player. Yeah. I need Saliba to have the best playing of his life. You know what I mean? And everybody else around him made mistakes. Mexico goalkeeper retiring today. Oh, they're dropping off today? Mexico playing July 4th, right? They're not playing today. This 45 has gone fast. Real fast. Because the game is playing, the game is fluently moving. You know? Yeah, this 45 has gone real fast. Well, they're playing Ecuador later on. I think Mexico. I think Mexico losing. Oh, Mexico haven't shown me enough to convince me that they will win anything. I think whoever played better will win. Ah, obviously. That's just you trying not to choose. Who scored? Mbappe score. Mbappe score, people. Mbappe score. And Victor Yakaris tackle the man and seemed like the touch that he touched the ball, pushed the ball perfectly for the shot. I'm not gonna lie. Victor Yakaris is overworking, man. Victor Yakaris probably need to go home and get some rest for sure. Because he's overworking. He's attacking, he's defending. I mean, like, he's like everything in this damn team. Everything. He's a playmaker, he's everything. Control. Go! Ooh, that's a good try. That is a good try. See, y'all need to attack. When y'all attack, y'all play better. Unless you even see Victor Yakaris behind him. Good ball, good ball. Man on. Uh, Mexico will win just because they know how to score. Mexico will win just because they're playing on the Azteca. That's all. It's the Azteca. That place is like, I don't know. That's a penalty. Offside. I wasn't even in that offside. Mexico versus Korea, they were given the goal, so I don't know how they know to score. I don't see Mexico. Mexico doesn't impress me none at all. None of these. USA was impressive in their first two games, so I won't say. But Mexico and Canada have not impressed me so far in this World Cup. Ecuador was given the 1 in a million chance versus Germany. Hopefully, they didn't use all their luck. It's half time. It's half time. Alex Wong, you finally find your way home. You finally find your way home, man. How you doing, man? What's up? Toxic, they won all their game because they score. Well, it's been an entertaining first half. We can't even go around that. It's been fantastic. This first half has been fire, people. You know what I mean? We definitely can see and understand that the best team on the field is France. However, you cannot count out. You know what I mean? Cannot count out just what Sweden is doing. Okay, he says not home, is just a visitor. Well, thank you for visiting, man. Thank you for visiting. Thank you for visiting. Guys, remember to put a like on the channel, all right? Remember to put a like on the channel. Hey, that goal that Holland scored, that goal that Holland scored, do y'all think it was a miscontrol? Do y'all think he tried to control? Is it just me, or do y'all think he tried to control the ball and it bounced off his foot? Why would he control the ball like that right there? I'm just saying. Sweden can win. They need to go for it in the second half. They have no choice but to go for it in the second half. You know what I mean? They need better defender. Oh, please, Alvarez get a rest now. The circumstances that Alvarez went home in, I didn't like the circumstances behind how he went home. He missed the penalty. If he had scored his penalty, I'll be fine. You know what I mean? But he missed his penalty. You know what I mean? And yeah, it wasn't too nice for him. It wasn't too nice for him at all. Yeah. It's a game of halves. Let's see. Well, let's see. We definitely see that Sweden have the potential to play good. You see the attack that they just mount just now, right? It was a very, 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 very good attack. So yeah, they definitely have the potential to play very well. So let's see. As I said, they have a duo that's considered towards the best in the world. You know what I mean? Not the two best, two of the best in the world. So let's see. Victor Yakeres and Isak. Isak haven't turned up in this game so far. You know what I mean? So let's see if Isak can turn up and let's see if they can make something of it. Let's see. Congo gonna do a madness. Hmm. DR Congo. Not sure about that, mate. I mean, like they have been good so far to reach where they are. You know what I mean? They have been good so far to reach where they are. But let's see. As Lindsay says, shockers are always fun. It's always fun for real. It's always fun. When is DR Congo playing? DR Congo playing England. No, I don't think we're gonna have any shot there. I don't think we're gonna have any shot there. I mean, like they're playing well. You know, what I mean, it's hard to think that's the same team that Jamaica played to qualify. Very, very hard to think that's the same team we actually played to qualify, but they have grown in this competition. They have grown in this competition. So let's see. England is a early game. When England playing, I'll be at work. You know what I mean? It's a early game for me. It's one of them games where I'm at work. It's the first game of the day, so I definitely be at work. Lindsay say I have to support England. What's up with Holland? Grin to the camera. I think that grin means that I mean, like, I definitely think that Holland did try to control that ball and miscontrol it. That's what I think. You know what I mean? Or he tried to put it one time, but his touch was so soft, you know what I mean? It was just a luck that he went off and actually went into the goal. I mean, like, it actually rolls into the goal. Barely. If that keeper didn't move, with anticipation that it was going to go that direction, it would have it would have saved it. You know what I mean? Yeah. So I think those grins was just an indication that I guess what? Yeah. I almost messed it up. I almost messed it up. I honestly think that was the situation with him. I almost messed it up. All in a celebrity, he can get into WWE after football. Oh yeah. Vikings. I like the Vikings role. What y'all think about the Vikings role? It's good to see that they have their own identity in World Cup. You know what I mean? Mexican Wave, Vikings Raw. I mean, like, yeah, they brought their own style, and I think that's nice. I think that's nice. But it's good to see them go through. I wasn't really ready for them to drop out it, to be honest with you. You know what I mean? I didn't like how they finished the game. They looked tired. They really look tired. They look drained. So I didn't like how they finished the game. Michael said, I always say that Gabriel plays like he's in WWE too. Gabriel is a fighter, man. I think that guy fight. I think that guy fight to come out of the womb. You know what I mean? He's always fighting, man. Always. Let's see what the second half run brings. You know what I mean? As was mentioned before, I think Sweden have enough. You know what I mean? To mount a challenge. You know what I mean? To score. To get back on the score sheet to put this back level. You know what I'm saying? The only thing about France is so freaking balanced, bro. France is balanced from attack to defense. You get me? Gabriel versus Sergio Ramos. I think he's almost like a Sergio Ramos, to be honest with you. Well, we're just waiting on the second half now. The first half was really fun. Was really fun. 130. I mean, this transfer window is mad, man. This transfer window gone crazy. I can't believe Manchester United so desperately went out and spent $85 million on Matthias Fernandez. $85 million on a player that is relegated. On a player that needs to be sold. $85 million. 85 million pound, I should say. You know what I mean? That's crazy. I'm being optimistic and saying 2-2. Sweden win penalties. I don't see Sweden scoring 2 goals, you know. They might score one and then have to lock it down, but I don't see them scoring 2 goals. Daniel said, what's up, all? Happy Tuesday. Happy Tuesday, Daniel. Happy Tuesday. I don't know if they'll score 2 goals. You know what I mean? I can see them scoring one, but 2 goals is a stretch. To be honest with you, 2 goals is a stretch, man. Mm. It's like Kane versus Vera. Yeah, 2 goals is a stretch. If you get away from Saliba one time, I don't see him getting away from Saliba twice. You know what I mean? Or probably if France go 4 up, Saliba might whisper in his ears and say, hey, I'm gonna let you score one, okay? But no. I think Victor can score today though. I think Victor scored today. It just seemed like that kind of day for him. I think his hard work gonna pay off. And make sure you're liking the streams, all right? Liking the stream, put a like on the stream. If you're new to the stream, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. We happy to have you. Happy to have you. I want to do a stream later on, so we have so much to talk about, man. So much going on. So much going on. So we have so much to talk about, and I want us to try to see if we can do a sit along. Sit down later on and get it together. Look at the control again. They're showing, I'm telling you guys, this look like it's just a freaking miscontrol. You know what I mean? Yeah. And they've never passed it. They've never passed the knockout stage. They've never ever passed a knockout stage. So I think he was kind of shocked. You know what I mean? And the last time they went to the World Cup was what, 28 years ago? I don't even think Holland was born yet. 28 years ago. You know what I mean? So yeah. Andy Kane in the building. Big up Andy. Andy, how you been, man? How are you? Alex wants Alfonso. Who you pulling for if the three Lions get knocked out? I'm not pulling for the three Lions, bro. I'm a Brazilian. I like the three Lions because we have four Arsenal players on it. But I'm a Brazil fan, man. If Brazil get knocked out, then I pull for the three Lions. Yeah, I'm a Brazil fan, mate. Always have been. I don't mind England winning the World Cup though, because I already said that in one of my streams. I don't mind England winning the World Cup, to be honest with you. Um, it's been a minute. It's I don't mind them winning the World Cup, but um, in all truths, I'm a Brazil fan. Always have been a Brazil fan. Always will be a Brazil fan. And they said all good. He dealt with it well. I think Alan was just caught off guard. Well, there's just something about that goal that just wasn't meant to be. You know what I mean? Yeah. He meant it, just didn't expect the ball to move to him like that. I don't know. 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 What teams are knocked out so far? Two big teams are knocked out. Germany and Holland gone home. You know what I mean? Germany, Holland gone home. I think African team gone home. So I can't remember exactly which one right now. You know what I mean? But Germany and Holland gone home. And that's huge. That is huge. Cape Verde, fire. I ain't gonna like Cape Verde in the knockout stage, and they haven't won a game. Cape Verde make it to the knockout stage without winning a game. That is mad. First time in the World Cup too. I think that's history, right? Have any team ever done that before? I know. I think that's history though. Somewhere or another. The smallest team in the World Cup as well. You know what I mean? Smallest team in the World Cup. Yeah, the smallest team in the World Cup. I need them to bring on the second half, man. Let me see what Sweden is cooking for the second half. Kirker is the smallest. You sure? Yeah, Kirker is 150 something thousand people, right? Yeah, I think so. Is that an Ivory Coast flag? Where? Yeah, Curse. I think Curse is the smallest one. Yeah, 150 something thousand people. I think so. Isak playing for Sweden. Yes, he is. He ain't start playing yet, but yeah, he's on the field, but he ain't start playing yet. You're asking if he's on the field for Sweden? Yes, he's on the field, but he ain't start playing yet. So we're waiting for him to start playing. Waiting for him to start playing. Jackares is the only one really showing up right now as far as the strikers are concerned. So let's see what's up with that. And the word about his Liverpool compadre. He's playing better than I usually see him playing. Well, he's been missing. Ah, that's playing better. He's missing. That's why I say he's not playing it. He's not. He's been missing. Well, the second half has begun. It's mad to see that we only have one French player in this France team. We only have one French player, Arsenal. Gone are the days when Arsenal was full of French player. When there's a talented French player, you know it's going to be linked with Arsenal, and 90% of the time he's going to be coming. No, we only have one French player in this Arsenal team. One. Get up. Nah, I think he's slipped, man. I think he's slipped. Come on, ref. I think he's slipped. Being aggressive. Yeah, they need to play aggressive. This is Deschamps' last World Cup. Zidane going to take over. Are they going to get better? Can you imagine Zidane? Man, if they're so damn good now, imagine Zidane. If they're so attacking now, imagine Zidane. Gonna be crazy. Klopp link with German job. I figure more or less that he's probably waiting on that job too. You know what I mean? Persons moving into retirement. Clubs want a retirement payday. And the national team is the easiest retirement payday for everybody. You know what I mean? You want to retire. I honestly think that Pep Guardiola gonna move towards paying job at some point too. You know what I mean? That's the easiest retirement payday for anybody, to be honest with you. You know what I mean? Look at Angelotti. Retirement payday. You know what I mean? I still don't think he's suited for Brazil, but I don't understand why. Look how many players Brazil have. Look how many past players Brazil have. Why none of those players turn up to be a coach? You know what I mean? To teach these players how to play the Brazilian football way. You get what I'm saying? I don't get it, man. I don't get it. I don't get it. Barcola. Barcola has impressed me though. He has impressed me. I think it's the first time I've really actually taken him, not seen him play now, but actually paying attention to him like what I'm doing. Just because Arsenal has been linked with him, yeah, no, paying attention. Because we're still on a scouting mission every single time you see we're here. You know, we scouting, scouting, scouting all the time. Yeah. There's no Brazil manager I can think of. That's because they make so much money, and when they leave the game, they just want to party and do all sort of bullshit. You know what I mean? Ronaldinho, body gonna play by football. He should be coaching the Brazil national team. Why you don't doing playing by football at the age of 40 something? Since as you love the game so much, coach it. You know what I'm saying? Kaka. Coach the game, man. Learn how to coach a game and coach a game. You get me? Imagine Ronaldinho as a coach. Bro, I don't know what's going on with them, man. The Amanda looked good earlier. Yeah. Yeah, because they've been superstars and they just try to live in the limelight. Look at Big Nine. He ain't doing nothing. Nothing he ain't doing but sitting down and getting fat. That's all Big Nine is doing. He's just sitting down and getting fat. Coach. Go coach your team. But there's no Samba now. So why coach when you can Samba? Nobody's Sambaing right now. The Brazil team ain't Sambaing right now. We need Samba on the field. You're here at every single game watching your team not performing to standard. You can't be comfortable with that. No way. No way. Kaka or Kafu, I can think of. I mean, they need to do better, man. They can. I know they can, so they need to. I heard that Ronaldinho have an underground tunnel in his resident house that leads to a club across the street. Oh Lord, where is David Luiz? Might as well he just run a pipe from over there with the Bears. Ronaldinho back playing. Ronaldinho should be coaching. That's what we should have heard. Ronaldinho's taking over the Brazilian national team coaching job. That's what we should have heard. Damn playing. You see, when you look at Spain, the reason why Spain, and I was thinking about this the other day, and I'm like, why is it that Spain team is consistent, right? And not only just consistent, why is it that Spain choose a certain type of players for their team all the time? You know what I mean? Spain team, 90% of Spain team always consists of Real Madrid and Barcelona players. You know what I mean? A little bit less now. Goal again, people. Goal again. Barcola score. Barcola score. Who's better, 2026 Ronaldinho or Leandro? 2026 Ronaldinho for me, bro. 2020, even even 2030 Ronaldinho gonna be better for me. Yeah, Sweden look like they got getting knocked out today. You know what I mean? Yeah. This Sweden team just don't seem balanced to me right now. Something is missing. You know what I mean? Something. See that France taking out the midfield completely. There's no midfield. There's no midfield. Isak is missing. They need to switch Isak and put in a world class midfielder. They just need to take out Victor Yepes, man, and just don't let my ball go through all of this, man. He's working too hard for nothing, man. He's working too hard and his team ain't backing him. His team ain't backing him at all. Look at that. He turns and the ball gone out. Oh. But honestly, I knew I should have bet on. I should have no team in mind that Michelle said gonna win to win. Should have never done it. I should have never done it. Ryan Potter isn't a good manager. Yeah, I don't think so either. I've never thought so. I don't understand Sweden hiring him. It's just, I mean, like he got into the World Cup somehow, but I just don't. I've just never rated him when he was coaching football, when he was coaching league football. So yeah, Sweden is way too good to be playing this bad. You know, what I mean, they should be going toe and toe with France. I think this was a good matchup, but it's just starting to look like it's, you know. This penalty, this thing is taking a while to kick. Uh, yeah, but the game has died down. I think that second goal killed the game, man. I think that second goal just kind of wiped the smiles off the expectations that persons were looking into this game for. Yeah. He had a fight with his players in the dressing room at West Ham. Apparently, the cops had to invade the dressing room. I don't know if you're trying to make a joke or you're being serious. No service. No service. They can't even hit the ball to the striker. No service. Saturday, guys, I think I'm going to have something special Saturday. I'm being serious. Saturday, I think I'm going to do something special Saturday, man. I think I'm going to do a grill, chill, watch along. Oh, that's all. Yeah. I think I'm going to do a grill, chill, watch along on Saturday. You know what I mean? Yeah, for about 2 hours of games. A grill, chill, watch along. Tell me what you guys think about it. They lost 3-0 to somebody that night, and they crashed out. Yeah, man, we're gonna be outside. TVs and all gonna be outside. Grill, chill, watch along. What you grilling? I'm not sure yet. I know some jerk chicken gonna be there. Um, might have piece of ribs there. Might have steak there. You know what I mean? Yeah, for sure, for sure. Might have piece of pork there. Who knows? But I know grill, chill, watch along gonna be happening on Saturday. Everything gonna be outside. Outside is hot though. Not even gonna lie, outside is hot. But hey, you can't grill in the house. You know what I mean? Can't grill in the house. We gotta watch the game. You know what I mean? I'll bring the beers. That is it. That is it. I'm doing the grilling. Victor, look at Victor. Victor's always fighting, man. Saliba, take your time with the party. Saliba, go look at the man, Saliba. Saliba, you're not working like you see? That's the thing. You're not working like Kai Havertz. Kai Havertz have gone look at him. I think Saliba pinch him, you know. I think guys, yes, Saliba pinch him. So we need that jerk chicken recipe. Needs salad. We gonna have salad there. We gonna have salad there for sure. That's how I eat. Um, it's all about healthy eating for me, so we gotta have salad there for sure. Salad gonna be there, definitely. Jerk chicken festival salad. It's gonna be a balanced meal. Jerk pork ribs. I don't really eat like that anymore, so that's why one day that the missus decided that we're gonna have a cheat day, and that's gonna be it. So I'm gonna do it hard and done because I mean I haven't had one for a while, you know? Yeah. I look like France just toying with them right now, to be honest. I look like France just toying with them right now. Yeah, so watch along. Grill and chill, watch along. That's what's gonna happen. I haven't light up the grill in a long time, so yeah. This game is not fun anymore. I got jollof rice in the fridge. I'm craving it. Isn't that African dish? They're just toying with them right now. I promise you guys, it's just a piece of joke right now. This game has turned into a piece of joke. No joke. Serious, serious, serious. African Syria, Leone style. I have a special that I make. It's called it jerk rice. It's bad. It's good. It's crazy. If they score one goal, they can have some belief again. Let me see, I'm having a ball of it now. I just finished eating a baked potato. Um, Everything was baked. Baked potato, baked pork chops, except for the string beans with some string beans. Baked potato, baked pork chop with string beans. No grease, nothing at all. Everything is just straight out of the oven. So yeah, it's a summer. So you're trying to making sure that you consume properly. Do a stream where you cook for us with the World Cup on. I just said I'm gonna do a grill and chill. Any stream I'm gonna be doing, any cooking I'm doing is gonna be grilling. 100% watch and learn. I love food. I love cooking. I'm surprised we're talking about cooking and toxic in here yet. You normally smell. You smell the food once we start talking about cooking. 'Y'all need to take off. Isaac. Isaac need to go, man. Toxic is here. He's at work, man. I know he's at work, so he's just listening. I know he's at work, so he's just listening. So the risk taken off Isaac. Yeah, definitely. No, Toxic is off today. Today's Tuesday. I think Toxic is off today. We're normally off on Tuesday. See, I ain't gonna lie. Isaac is doing something to me, man. Somebody, nobody? Yeah, but I work today. That's the thing. I work today. I'm off Saturday. Ah, I'm off Saturday. Poor from Isaac again. Yeah, Isaac been poor, man. Real, real poor. I'm happy with environment. I think we got the better Swedish striker. I'm convinced we got the better Swedish striker, bro. No lie. I'm convinced we got the better Swedish striker. And Victor Gyökeres is a harder worker than him and all of that. I'm convinced we got the better Swedish striker. Grill day Saturday. Yeah. Grill and chill, watch along. Hydration break again. Man, I might as well get with the program. Might as well get with the program. Hydration, they say. Yeah, grill and chill Saturday. I was gonna do streams all day today, but I end up working today. But I need to do a stream later on, guys. So yeah, I remember that to turn up later on. I'm gonna try to make sure I do a stream later on. Definitely. Definitely, definitely. We need to talk about some stuff. Lots of stuff going on. Yakers should change nationality and win an international trophy. It's too late for that. It's too late for that. Once you represent your senior national team, that's it. Can't change no more. If it was youth level team, then you could switch. But once you represent your senior national team, that's the reason why you see in a competitive match, not a friendly, not a friendly. That's the reason why you see teams try to cap players for the national team just so they could bond them to them. You know, yeah. Join England, play Kane and Gyökeres up top. That would be funny. That would be fire. You have 20 more minutes to go. What can they do? 20 minutes to go. I think France are spoiled, man. France have so much talent, it's unfair. So much talent, it's unfair, man. I ain't gonna lie though, guys. This is the first time I probably can tell you that this hydration break is probably needed for true. If they're out there in the sun hot, this sun is crazy. Sun is crazy. It's probably about 100-degree outside. Probably about 100 outside. I mean, these France players are always at the right place and all of that. I think that's outside, you know. Mbappe should be outside. Mbappe not outside? No? Oh. Unless he miss a clear chance. No, he's gonna go on holiday, man. He ain't going on no holiday yet. He's gonna be in the Caribbean probably, in the tropics, for about 2 weeks. They ain't get no holiday yet. The first person that get holiday was Kai Havertz. Kai Havertz booked his holiday early. It's a corner, it's a corner. It is a corner. And they make sure they take it fast. Poor performance. Yeah, it's a corner. Stone blood corner. I ain't gonna lie. That pass. All they saying that damn pass. I ain't gonna lie, bro. Done now for sure. It's done now for sure, for sure, for sure. That pass just now. Crazy. All this is a midfielder, you know. He's a visionary. Yo, y'all take off Victor Yakers, okay? Take off my guy. Don't let him go through this embarrassment. Again. Don't let him go through this embarrassment again. Offside. Come on, y'all need to draw that offside line. Let me see. I can see why he play for Real Madrid, you know. He's a Cristiano Ronaldo fan, you know. I can see that. Because that's a copy. That's offside, you know. That's offside. That is offside. Yeah, not drawing that line. Come on, bro. Draw the line. No? Guess not. They don't even check it. Yeah, that pass is crazy, bro. No, I just want Victor Akers to score two. See, I told you. No, he can score two. Isak is garbage, you know, bro. Cut back, Cola. See, you're gonna find him again. Should be offside again. Mm. Yeah, they didn't show the offside line. They didn't draw the offside line. Don't know why. 5-0. Yeah, I think they're gonna get a battering, man. I ain't gonna. I think they're gonna. I didn't think they're gonna get a battering. To be honest with you, battering is incoming. Mbappe is now tied on goal with Messi. I think Haaland is behind them with 5. What is Deschamps gonna do after this? France after he finished coaching France. What's his next plan? Messi should have retired. Both Messi and Ronaldo should have retired. I don't know what they still, but Messi is still damn good though. So I don't know. You see, Messi is the leading goal scorer in the World Cup at the age of 39. Bro, that tells you something. Tells you something. You have a 28-year-old playing his heart out to try to keep up with him. It's still significantly better than other player. That's a fact. Victor, hold the line, hold the line. Y'all can't even pass a good ball to the man, Dread. What the man supposed to survive in your team? Y'all remember me when he just started playing for Arsenal. And they didn't know how to service him. It's one player that I grow significantly, that I grow to like significantly, Victor Yakares. I mean, like, he can be as clumsy as well sometimes, but I mean, like, his past playings have been fantastic, you know? He has grown and he has developed. Yakares is wasting time in Sweden. Might be, but he can't do nothing about it no more. It's too late. It's too late. Give him another opening. Mbappe hat-trick today? 5 million fans watch this game today. That's what they're saying. Victor only just put on the mask one time. The first half would have been done already, you know. The first half was so long. Watch it, look at this. Gotta be a joke. Look at that. This game is starting to bore me. The thing is, Sweden is already out, so I don't think they're playing for that much anymore. Shoot. 10 minutes to go, plus extra time. That's long. That's long. I can see why this team didn't make it to the World Cup on first attempt. You know? I think most of the people leave the you guys, you gone? Lindsay say I'm back. You ain't miss nothing, Lindsay. You ain't miss nothing. Promise you ain't miss nothing at all. Sweden have no means of scoring, so they lost all encouragement. Ibrahimovic never won anything, and he was a fantastic player. Turkey is coming on. Imagine, Turkey can't even get into the starting lineup. Can you imagine that? Turkey can't even get into the starting lineup in France. Turkey can't get in the starting lineup in France. That's crazy. Crazy. Amazing player. We're talking Turkey. Amazing player. Can't even get into the starting lineup, so you know what time of day it is. This team is mad, man. If they don't win this World Cup, it's crazy. You're still talking about that. See, now they're showing the line. Let me see. They're saying he's not outside. But they know that was always a debate. Nothing. France should get second. Argentina is mostly Messi. I think Argentina. I don't think Argentina win this World Cup one. England have a decent road to the final. Argentina is on a collision course with Brazil, so that might be fire. Yeah, they're on a collision course with Brazil at the moment. I think England is on a collision course with Brazil too, if I'm not mistaken. I think Barcola will be fantastic in our style team, bro. Barcola has a wing, and Martinelli need to be a striker. I'm not going to stop saying that. He needs to be a striker. Argentina Brazil is the El Clasico of country football. Yeah, for sure. For sure. That's the El Clasico of La Liga. It's a North London derby of of the Premier League. You know what I mean? Yeah. Arsenal need to buy a Lingard. Yeah, I was gutted for Japan as well. You know what I mean? But as I said, Japan dark horse, but going up against Brazil, they was the wrong part. So Victor Yekers missed a clear chance. I didn't see that. You just see them showing it on the replay. They didn't take him off. I don't know why he missed that, man. That's a clear chance, man. Martinelli scored that same goal under pressure. It was much closer than everybody thought it was going to be. What was? This game is not close at all. Not rule anybody out, not even Congo. Yeah. Everybody's playing now for their position, you know what I mean? So 4 minutes of adding time. 4 minutes and the torture is over. I don't know what's worse, that cut ass that you get from the Dutch or this. I don't know which one is worse. Oh, the Japan game. Yeah, the Japan game was closer for real. It was too close, actually. It was too close. That game almost, I don't know, it was too close, man. Japan played well. You got to give them the hats off to Japan. They played pretty well. You know, what I mean, I'm happy that the Arsenal boys turned up in that one. You know, a assist from Gabby, big Gabby that is, and then a goal from little Gabby Martinelli. You know what I mean? Mateta, I ain't gonna lie. I don't know what's the hype around you, bro. You just come on the field 2 seconds ago and sweating and tired like I don't know what already. I miss that. That player, every time he gets the ball, he's have one thing on his mind: attack, attack, attack. I think Mexico will win. I wouldn't be shocked the if they pound Ecuador. I don't see them pounding Ecuador. They might win, but I don't see them pounding Ecuador to win. This Mexico team is not the same Mexico team, man. This Mexico team is not the same Mexico team of late. Trust me, they're not. A Mexico team of late will struggle like how they're struggling now. This is probably one of the worst Mexico team I've seen played in a long time. To be honest, home advantage I think is what's keeping them. Not gonna lie. Yeah, home advantage I think is what's keeping them. Ali, number 26, is always trying to go past this guy. Always. Mexico isn't as good for sure, but they have everything on their side. Yeah, home advantage. That's what they have on their side. So Sweden has booked their flight home. Yep. Yeah, Sweden are out, man. Saliba could have let his teammates score a goal, man. Wrong for that Saliba. It is done, people. It is over. Officially done. Done. Finito. Ecuador will be underdogs. Yeah. I said Mexico is a host nation, so they have a lot going on for them. But don't rule out don't rule out those people coming through. So Canada, Morocco, Paraguay, and France. I mean, like France and Germany would have been a blockbuster. But anyway, it's Paraguay. Sweden had some good opportunity but didn't use them. Yeah, Victor Yaka's clear goal is one. Clear goal is one. MTE said could have been 7-0. It could have been for sure, and that's not a lie. I mean, like, that's not a lie. You could see that the acceleration was not on from about the second goal went in. You get me? They were just cruising. Honestly, they were just cruising. France progress. Big up Sweden. Yeah, big up Sweden for trying. I don't know if you call that trying, but big up Sweden. You know what I mean? There was too much poor performance on the field. You know what I mean? Nobody showed up in the middle of the park. Isak didn't show up today. You know what I mean? Big moment, big game. You get me? And he did not show up at all. Vite was all over the place. He was like a one-man team at time. You know, he needs help. Big up Alenga. He played well. He played well. You know, he played really well. Victor Akers is struggling down a battle right now. He's thirsty. I can understand that, man. He's been the one all over the place. You know what I mean? Yeah. Sweden overperformed. France must win. No one can stop them. I don't think Sweden overperformed. I don't think Sweden performed well in this game, to be honest with you. There's a lot of teams that didn't show up for this game. You know what I mean? And that makes it unbalanced for me. But yeah, France has a better team. No doubt about that. They have a blockbuster team right now, and that's a fact. When I say blockbuster, I mean literally blockbuster team. So yeah. Elenga tried. He had a great tournament. Yeah, he did. He played well. I think he barely won a couple of times, right? He had a great tournament, man. I think Arsenal should buy him. Where does he play? Newcastle? Like, Newcastle have so much good ball and can't do shit with them. But he's injury prone, right? I think he could be a good option for our right back situation that we are having some issues with right now. You know what I mean? You expect this game to finish 1-3-2 or something like that. 3-0? No, 3-0, that's no. Isaac is crap. I thought he had a little pace. I don't know. He played crappy today. That's all I know for sure. All I know for sure. He played really, really crappy today. Newcastle bought him from Forest. I'll take Alanga. Yeah, I'll take Alanga, man. He's well. He's doing well. He played well and he fits the Arsenal system. The overlapping team that we like to do, he fits it well. Yeah, he fits it well. I'm just worried about the injuries. I think he is injury prone, I think, you know. But this France team is going to take some stopping to stop them. Trust me. I don't even think they turn up a gear yet. Trust me. Would you sell Martinelli for 10 mil? I wouldn't even sell Martinelli for 15 mil, much less 10. Are you crazy? Wouldn't even sell Martinelli for 15 mil, much less 10? Come on, man. Come on. Zaka. They just turned out a bid for Zaka for $8 million. Zaka. Really? Only Argentina, England, I can see stopping them. I don't know if Argentina can stop them. England have a defensive structure that might can do something towards them. But let me see which team. Brazil can stop them, man. Come on. You're lifting out the Giants out of this. This is not a game, you know. Can't leave out the Giants out of this. Brazil winning this World Cup, bro. Yeah, it's gonna be France and Brazil. Is Brazil getting better as the game goes by? They haven't turned up yet. France will be in the final. Odegaard always taking the easy way out. He's always beating the drum. He's never there rowing the boat. Well, he's a captain still, so understandable. Look at Mexico City. Nah, Elanga is too one-dimensional. Lack situational awareness when the goal is behind his back. That's because he's always running towards the other goal. That's why he's always on his horse towards the other goal. You know what I mean, he's a overlapping. I think Elanga will be fine, man. I think he'll do well. Um, I think he'll do well because I think we'll have one Elanga and Califori, which is almost the same, and Nkapie and Timber, which is almost the same. You know what I mean? So that's what we're looking for, the balance. That's what we're actually looking for, the balance. So yeah. If Brazil play France, I'm rooting for Brazil all the time. Hey, as I said, y'all know me. Brazil all the way, bro. Elanga to make our depth better. I think he make our attack better as well. That's what we're actually looking for now. We're looking for somebody that complements Saka like Ben White did. And I think Alenga can do that. I think he complements Saka. I think he could complement Saka well on that overlap. You know what I mean? Because it'll give a lot more room, a lot more space, and they'll be a lot more dangerous because with him doing what he's doing, nobody will actually understand and know who is going to do what at what time. So I do think that he'll be a fantastic addition to Arsenal. I don't see it happening. You know what I mean? Too much players leaving Newcastle, and I don't. You know what I mean? Trust me. Do you think Zimmerman, the poor form continues to next season? He hasn't played for Spain yet. No, I don't, because I think Zubimendi was burned out. You know what I mean? He started off fantastic and then his form dropped. And I think that's burnout. You know what I mean? I think he was tired. I think he was burned out. So he probably do well with this rest. I don't think his poor form continues because he should be back fit, ready, and he should be back having a season under his belt. You know what I mean? He would have the expectation of the demands of the Premier League, the pace, and all of that. So he should be able to gauge it better. You know, he should be able to gauge it better, and yeah, it should be a different feeling. Lindsay said, I think Zumani will struggle. Everybody can have a good season. Why not Zumani? I don't think he will struggle, man. I think he'll have a good season. I think he'll be better because I think Arteta will manage him better as well. I don't think he was managed well. You know, what I mean, just like almost all the players, I don't think that they were managed well because of the situation of Arteta not trusting some players to play them and stuff like that. So yeah. Um Teresa in the building. I haven't seen Teresa for a long time. What's up, Teresa? What do you think win the World Cup? Brazil for me. Who just lost World Cup? Kai Havertz. Yeah, Kai Havertz got knocked out. Sweden got knocked out just now. The comparison between Zubi and Rodri is wild. Yeah, that's for sure. For sure, for sure. Lindsay said England, the aliens told me. You think Brazil will win? Yeah, I'm a Brazil supporter, so I'm always going to back the team that I think will win. Plus, I think Brazil going to get stronger as the tournament goes on, as you can see. You know what I mean? I'm not too confident with the coach, honestly. I'm not too even too confident with some of the players. But as I said, they're getting better as the game goes on. They're getting better. Gabriel Magalhaes is a monster, and Gabriel Martin will turn up. I think he's still short of doing some fun, playing some better players. You know what I mean? Because I think he has clear players on the bench, and that's where he has them actually on the bench. So yeah, but I'm a Brazilian fan, so I'm telling you, Brazil winning the World Cup. Okay. Who do you have for left wing next season? Um, Leo, Solis, Roger, or Barcola. It's gonna be Barcola for me, bro. I'm not even gonna lie. It's gonna be Barcola. I'm gonna do make sure I think I know that you're a subscriber, MT. I know you're a subscriber. But on and we're gonna talk about these situations as well. You know what I mean? I'm gonna do a stream later on. I haven't done a stream in a long time. Yeah, just watch alongs and stuff. So I need to do a stream later on. So we can do some talks. You know what I mean? So y'all can come in with your questions later on and let's talk about it, man. There's lots to talk about. So much. Neymar is not match fit. If Neymar was match fit, Neymar would be playing. He's not match fit. You know what I mean? Angelotti was going to throw him on if he needed him. You know what I mean? But fortunately, he didn't. I think in left wing will be a great addition. And I have specific left winger that I need. You know what I mean? I need Barcola because we already have a Rogers in Eze. I think we already have a Rogers in Eze, to be honest with you. I mean, like, I wouldn't mind getting Rogers, but 130 mil, that's some good. Better if we use that 130 mil where we need it mostly. You know what I mean? We need that 130 mil. If we're going to spend something like that, better if we use it where we really need it. Um, is Saka fit or starter anymore? Or of course Saka is fit. Saka is always a starter, man. Who's going to take Saka place? Come on, don't mind. If you watch these reports, then you will see and you will understand that Saka has been injured all season and been playing with an injury all season. Even when he's out and come back in, he still have that Hercules injury that he's playing with, just like he's doing now in England. You know what I mean? The moment you see you get over that, he's gonna be fired. But they need him. That's what important he is. He's needed, and even a half fit Saka is still better than a lot of players. That's pretty much what you're seeing happening right here. So soccer stars, man, no matter what the situation, soccer stars. And this is a knockout round. This is a knockout round. So soccer stars going forward. Madueke gonna have to come off the bench now. Yeah. I want soccer on a year vacation. I don't want to see soccer boots on the pitch at all. Man, a year vacation, you gonna come back washed up. You gonna come back washed up. People, make sure you're liking the stream. All right, go ahead and hit the like button, man. Hit the like button for me. Hit that like button. Yeah, man. Soccer do a year. You gonna come back washed up. You gonna take another year to get back to match fitness. That would be crazy. Now we're defeating the purpose of what we want to do, man. I feel bad for Neymar. I do too. He wants to help so bad, but he just can't. You know what I mean? He wants to help so bad, but he can't. Argentina or France? Who gonna win? Brazil. Injure F him up. Yeah, injure F him up, man. I think he'll be in this conversation definitely if it wasn't for injury. You know, definitely in this conversation if it wasn't for injury. Injury do have done him hard in his career. You know what I mean? Hard in his career. Is soccer career cooked now, Riley? When they say cooked, you mean done? No, I don't think soccer career is done. Soccer is just getting started, man. At the age of 24, you think you'll be done? Brazil, I like it, but I doubt it. We winning, man. Brazil winning, man. Trust me. It's going to Brazil. If it's not going to Brazil, it's going to Zlatan presenting a red card. Zlatan is a drama, man, you know. If it's not going to Brazil, it's going home. Yeah, if it's not going to Brazil, it's going home to England. Trust me. I think England can do way better than they're doing right now. So I think they'll step up at some point. I believe. I believe. So it's Brazil or England, man. I said it from the beginning and I'm sticking to my guns. Unless they drop out, then it's Brazil or England. Brazil or England. But it's gonna be a rough. I just need my players to come back fit, man. Is Victor Yakares going home? Okay, go get some rest. That's fine. You know, Kai Havertz already gone home. He's been injured for so long as well. I needed him to get some rest. You know what I mean? So yeah, a better team will play open against England. Yeah, I believe so. I believe so. But England need to play better as well. They need to play better as well. You know what I mean? They're not playing good. They didn't play good the last game. England have a very good chance, Lindsay. We have to play against low block every single game. Well, they know that England team is very powerful and they strive. So if you can block them from doing those runs, then you have them. You know what I mean? It's just tactics. It's just tactics. It is what it is. Well, the team I'm scared of is France. They attack and kill us, and then England doesn't have a good defense. So you know what I mean? That's problem all by itself. Don't have a good defense. They have a good midfielders, stuck with midfielders that can defend. You know what I mean? They're gonna pressure Rice a lot. Poor Rice. Rice, baby. What it is, what it is. All right, guys, we're gonna wrap it up right now. We're gonna wrap it up right here. Remember, we're gonna be back later on. All right, we're gonna be back later on for some Arsenal talk. We need to talk football. We're gonna talk a bit of World Cup as well, because as I said, we're gonna talk the German game. We're gonna talk this game today. And I mean, we're gonna do some little talking later on. We can score against France if their defense isn't awake on the day. Well, you have Saliba in that defense, bro. Remember, Saliba is there, so I don't see that. Yeah. Well, guys, thank you guys for turning up today, man. Thank you guys for showing up. Lindsay, appreciate it, man. Appreciate you for sticking to the hand. You know what I mean? Appreciate you for sticking with me to the end, man. We're gonna do I want to do a stream later on. I really do. All right, so you guys look out. You guys look out. Guys, this has been Rise World. You know, what I mean, we have just concluded the France versus Sweden game, which ended up in a one-sided game, but nevertheless. Appreciate you guys for passing through. Thank you guys for the love, for the support. You know what I mean? We see y'all again later on. Tune in for the stream later on, all right? Until then, bless up on the damn self. Pick up.